Aries new moon. What was I doing? Oh, bringing up my astrology. That's right. Okay. So this is a fiery full moon. Who's feeling the energy? Let's wait for some people to hop on here. Let's see about getting people. Just gonna hop in on my phone. Say hello when you hop on. Okay. Oh, we got someone on here. You want to say hi? Hello, Jocelyn. Oh, it looks like we're getting some people now. Here we go. We got some action going. Get some coffee because this has been a potent full moon. Who has been feeling these energies? Let me bring up my stuff here. I think I'm a little bit low. Okay, here we go. Let's get started. You guys want to share this so that we can get some people on? So today is the Aries full moon. It will peak at 27 degrees, 26 seconds in Aries. It will be at its peak at 7:56 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. So for those of you that might be a little bit earlier for Eastern Time. Yeah, Aries is very fiery. So this full moon is a hunter's moon. I know some of you have read this blog. Is signaling a time of preparation of the coming winter. This Aries moon is the apex of our phoenix transformation. So what I mean by that is each wow, I'm tired today. Each, what do we call it? Eclipse. There we go. I just completely went out of my head. Each lunar eclipse is lasting about 6 months. So our first one was in May there, in Sagittarius, and we are still emerging from the action of that eclipse, and we're about to go into another one. So they're very fated energies to do with eclipses. They're very transformative. Even if you're not consciously moving into it, they transform you. They're meant to do that. They're meant to collectively make some really big shifts, specifically when they have that many retrogrades at once. So we had 7 of them. We're just coming out of retrograde season now. We've gone through many station directs now. I think we have 1 or 2 more left to go direct, and we will be good to go. So what was happening for you 6 months ago in May? Reflect on that. So it was May 26th was the total lunar eclipse. This was in Sagittarius, which is all about expansion, affecting people born with the personal planets and points at approximately 0 to 10 degrees of the mutable signs. So Gemini, Virgo, Sagittarius, and Pisces. So if you have any of those in your trio, which your trio that make up your personality is your sun sign, so that's the one that you will most know. And then you have your rising or ascendant sign, which is could be one of these. That's your outward personality or persona, what you project to the world, and your moon sign, so where your moon is in your natal chart. So these three, if you have Gemini, Virgo, Sagittarius, or Pisces in this last 6 months, you would have felt this very deeply. I have a Gemini sun, so I am a Gemini, and I have a Virgo rising. So I felt this very, very powerfully. I've been expanding in a lot of places, emotionally, physically, in my business, all kinds of spaces. So this has been very transformative for me on a personal level, and for many of you that I do know. So what boundaries did you expand for yourself, creating broader horizons in your life? If you reflect, you can see just how much of an effect the moon can have on our life. So what has happened, where have you expanded? And with this knowledge, you can learn just how much you can harness these energies of the lunar eclipses. There's another one coming up here in November. I will be doing another blog post, an in-depth one, of how we can harness the energies for that, because we want to be using these transformative energies to our benefit instead of just being at will to where it's going to take us. We really want to learn to harness astrological energies, because they can really help us manifest our life that we most desire. Some more people on here. Hold on. You guys want to tag some people? Okay. Where are we? So, Aries full moon will be filled with an intense desire to put all these lessons into action. Aries is all about action, so don't be surprised if you're feeling extra feisty, if you're feeling really motivated, there's this fire energy behind you. This is completely normal. Oh, there we go. Now I got the option. There. Okay. So this full moon will be filled with an intense desire to put all these lessons into action with a momentum like never before. Aries energy is the leader and pioneer of the zodiac. It is the first house. That's where it rules. That's where it resides. That's where Mars energy, which is very powerful and energetic, that's where it resides as well. So the first house is very feisty, very fiery, and all about action. So we have that energy today at its very peak, fearlessly trekking into the unknown to experience the dawn of the day. We can expect that, combined with the ending of the last eclipse cycle, the ending of the retrograde season coming soon, and the intensity of Aries, anything getting in the way of us living the life we were meant to will surface to be released now. This sounds intense and crazy, but action is the defining step to all success. That is what defines people that are most successful, is they implement the actions. People are all about coming up with ideas and them not going anywhere. That's very much a paradigm, but people that are successful put action. And right now we've got this extra energy during this deep transformation to really put some action into what it is that we do desire, what it is that we want to create. We cannot collectively afford to stay the same anymore. Part of what drives us as a human is growth. It's natural. From the moment we're born into this life until the last breath we are growing, not just physically, but mentally and emotionally. We are designed to grow, even though some growth, well, most growth, I shouldn't say some, pretty much all growth comes with discomfort, because you are going into the unknown. It's very vulnerable. It's a state that we are unsure of, and unsure can, lead to a lot of different outcomes. So we like to stay the same. Right now, we aren't really given this option. So what we are being given is the opportunity to choose what we're going to put into action. What are our goals? What do we want to move towards? What do we want to let go of this full moon? Like, what is going to serve us the most is really going to help us move into what it is that we most desire and what we're here to do. Moon is in the 4th house. I have it right here. That's so funny. Feelings, childhood, ancestors, memory, and maternal. So lots of these energies are going to be surfacing on a collective level. So your feelings extra intensified right now. They are really going to be having this fiery energy behind it. So be mindful of yourself today and tomorrow. And you've probably been feeling it the previous 2 days. We've been seeing it really amp up very strongly at the hospital. And we just really want to be mindful of what it is that we're trying to create. So childhood being tied to the house of our childhood, a lot of our traumas are going to be releasing right now, especially with this transformational energy with the lunar eclipses behind it. So Chiron, the wounded healer, will be conjunct the moon during this full moon. Chiron is known as the wounded healer. So when it's conjunct, it means that it's side by side. So they are nuzzling in together, creating a unison energy. Chiron is known as the wounded healer, but also known as the rainbow bridge. Its energy represents awakening, self-love, healing, and transformation. This will bring about yet another layer to this full moon of transformation. This full moon is literally filled with all transformative energies. It's actually pretty amazing the amount of transformation that comes up in the astrology. What is the universe bringing up in you with an intensity you no longer can ignore? What are you being challenged to let go of? What are you being guided? Where are you being guided? Anything self-destructive we have been doing will now be highlighted with such intensity we have to transform it. Deep illusions we may have held about what is best for ourselves will surface and will be able to be released and let go of. We are never alone in this life, even if it may seem so sometimes. The entire galaxy's energies are working to heal and guide us, if only we will stop resisting and listen. So hugely faded energies right now. We've got Chiron moving in with this Aries energy to really help us in our highest and best interest. We can really have an opportunity to let go of some pretty deep and immensely painful things that we've been hiding in our subconscious that's really been blocking us to manifest the life of our desires. So if you just sit down and do the ritual, That being said, in my blog, if you are interested in astrology, I do a couple times a week energy forecasts in the Mind Body Soul Healing's website that we will offer these sort of things. So there's a pop-up available to sign up. There is nothing other than just the opportunity for me to send the ritual to you by email. It's all set up, so all you gotta do is put your email in and you will receive a printable copy, but you can also go and see the ritual on the blog. So I will give you guys the website link for that. We have a lot of things available product-wise for full moons. We have our full moon release candle available that you can get for the next full moon, and we've got a full moon ritual journal. We really want to offer people the opportunity to really get into depth with these energies. So here is the blog link. This is where you can see the ritual for tonight that can really help you to getting into the energies in the deepest way possible. All right. And our full moon journal. Hold on. Here's the link for that. And there is the link for the full moon ritual journal. So lots of opportunities to be working with these moons. We think it's so incredibly important here on Mind Body Soul Healings. That's why we wanted to offer these things. It's completely free to get the printable version to work with the rituals. So the sun will be opposite the moon, bringing to light our soul agreements and partnerships. Balance will be a theme of this transformation, and equality. Each evolution of our ascension brings about different energies and ways of viewing the world. Excuse me. Relationships come and go in our lives, and some are only meant to be temporary. Any relationships that are not on the same level will drift away now. Don't fear this, even if it is tough. This will make space for people who are meant to vibrate with you. Hold space for these transitions as they come about. The sun is the rulership of our creation and identity, so hold faith. Everything is working for you, not against you. With any growth comes the period of deep discomfort. Keep going even though, and embody the warrior of Aries that is inside all of us. So really get into this. The sun is very much our outward projection of what we give out to the universe as a whole anyways. So lots of layers of us coming into our true self, really letting go of anything that's been hampering us, anything that has been holding us down, anything that's really been kind of that wet blanket. What else? So the moon opposite Mars is also another aspect hidden in the layers of this transformation. With knowledge of these energies, you can use this Mars energy to channel momentum like no other. Aries is Mars home energy, so this will have a familiarity to it even if it is in opposition. Usually with opposition it creates tension, but because Aries is the full moon, there's going to be like a tension that can be used in your favor. So channel this energy into your passions and allow the intensity to propel you forward instead of unconsciously allowing these energies to build and burst where they will. Consciously choose where to spend and release them to your advantage. So if you're feeling that you're affected by the fiery energy, get out and do some activity. Get this released. Ride a bike, do a hike, do a high intensity workout, because it's really going to help you. And when you start channeling your passion during this time, you're really going to have an energy like you never had before. Mars is very action oriented. That is the sum up of Mars energy. Yes, the planet of physical energy and action. So action, initiation, and energy, that sums up Mars energy. So there's an opportunity being presented to quantum leap if you are grounded enough and first put the time in to create the foundations on which you wish to embody. So spend this time really getting into what it is that you desire this time. There's 5 of you guys here. I think it's Jessica, Jocelyn, Mary. I'm not sure who else. You'll have to let me know. I will do Jocelyn since she was the first one on here. Let's see where it falls in her chart. Here we go. Jocelyn, you're coming up. If ever you've paid attention to a full moon, I would say this one would be one that you want to pay attention to, because if you allow these energies to do what they will, they're feisty. They are packed with impact. So if you're not channeling them in the right way, you're going to feel a lot of tension and a lot of chaos. Be prepared that this is going to happen for a lot of people that are not used to working with energies. Okay, so this is naturally in the 10th house. You're about, 10th house. So your career, Jocelyn, this is where you're going to release anything that has been getting in the way of you embodying. This is very in alignment with where you naturally are already being guided right now. You're being guided towards some things that really resonate with you. You're discovering what it is that you want to bring forward as your identity in business and what you want to create for your life. And this energy has like a portal for you to truly enhance that. So you're already headed in the right direction naturally. So if you really want to use that full moon ritual to really call in, release the things that are getting in the way, and focus on the 10th house. So that's going to be your public self, so who you are to the world, your career, your calling, your legacy, success, and achievements. So exactly where you already are. You very intuitively already have been hampering in and going to where you naturally were guided energetically, which I think is really cool to see. So look at what it is you want to put forward for your sense of self, which you already are, that is related to your calling and your career. So a lot of exciting things now with that. So 20, let's do 20 next. I'm going to keep this one shorter just because I'm tired. I've been working 10 days. And it's been crazy with this full moon energy at the hospital. Mary, you're way up here. Mary, let's go. Let's see, where are you getting this energy? Well, you are in your relationship. So you are most going to be focusing on your relationships. So 7th house, your relationships, balance, fairness, equality, and soul agreement. So this is going to be very deep for you. Very, very deep transformation this time. You being Cancer and Libra, this is probably very airy and watery, so this energy is probably going to be hitting you very strong. You're already a natural clairsentient to a very extreme degree, so the collective energy is probably really quite hitting you strong right now. Yes, Jessica, I will get you. You want to focus on your relationships, though, not just with your marriage, but all your relationships, all your partnerships, where you need to find balance in your life, in your relationships, where there needs to be fairness and equality, letting go of any soul agreements that you feel you might be carrying forward in this life, really kind of hampering into that transformative energy, because you have so many different levels to this full moon. So use it to your highest advantage right now. All right, Jessica. Who else is on here? You want to comment? Just because I'm a bit tired, so I might skip over you by accident and not mean to. Third house. Your thoughts, words, behaviors, and your siblings. So huge transformation in your relationship with your siblings, more so to do with your Chiron. So anything in the past that has been really subconsciously being held in your relationship with your siblings can now be released. You can really focus that energy on clearing that relationship for yourself and letting go of those things that you've been holding moving forward, because there's been some big things happen in your life, in your family, and this is really allowing some deep transformative healing in the sibling area. But also having a deep look into where your mindset has been, where your thoughts have been, what you would like to create with your thoughts, subconscious. Have another look at your subconscious this full moon. But as well as the fourth house for everybody is going to be feelings, childhood, ancestors, memories, and maternal. So a lot to do with your mom. Bonji, Kamalo, I'm going to need your astrology info to be able to do the interpretation. These people have already given them to me, so I have them in my astrology.com. So if you want to send me the info of your birth times, the time you were born, the year, and the date, and the place that you were born, and I can put it in and do an interpretation for you. I would be more than happy to do that. I do this every new moon and every full moon for people. So if I can get it put in once, then I have it for every time that you hop on one of these videos. I love energy forecasts. So for all of us, feelings, childhood, ancestries, and memories, maternal, are all going to be a focus for everybody on a collective level. But personally, we can also look at how the energies are most affecting us now. For myself, I am in the 8th house. Fun, fun, fun. Secrets, transformation, passion, trust, and surrender. So for me, on a deep, deep level, it's going to be about what it is that I've been keeping secret that needs to be released in order to have freedom. My transformation, passion, my trust, and where I can build trust and surrender in myself. So very, very deep energies. Bonji, I'm sorry, I don't know how to say your name. If you just want to send me a private message, I can have a look here. I think she sent me one. I'm looking. I don't want to miss you. Nope, I haven't received one yet. So you're going to have to send me a message. I can give you a quick lowdown after the video, but I'm not going to stay on too much longer. It doesn't look like anybody else has hopped on. But this is going to be the big transformation of the end of the lunar eclipse. Now we're moving into some more lunar eclipse. So stay tuned for those energies that will be hunkering in come November. So I will be doing the interpretations there. Make sure to send a follow to the blog if you're interested in these updates and you want to you don't necessarily follow on Facebook very often, you can sign up by email and you'll get an email notification every time I do a blog. So completely up to you what it is that you resonate with, but I'll also make sure that I share them here on My Body Soul Healing. So happy full moon. If you want the full moon ritual, it is in the pop-up on the website and the link in the comments. Just follow over to the blog and start scrolling, have a look, and you will see where these energies are most going to be affecting you. It's in written form there. We also have the ritual there. So, oh, there we go. Okay, I just got it. I'm gonna do it now. Okay, give me 1 second here to input your information, and I'll give you. Hi, stay tuned. Okay, so who else is really feeling who else has noticed it in other people, first of all? 16th. What does that make you? So for each moon, you want to be looking at in your natal chart. When you're getting used to looking at your natal chart, you want to be looking at where it falls in the transition. So you want to be clicking the transit button. You're not looking in your natal chart, you're looking in the transit, because that's the current energies now and how they're affecting you. Here we go, Anji. Bungie, you never gave me a time for when you were born. I need to know like what time in the morning or afternoon in order to do your chart properly. So if you want to just send me another message quickly so I can finish up on that. Or just post in the comments on the video. I'll put that in. Hold on. Your second house, Bonji. So your self-worth, sustainability, deserving, and financial security is where you're going to be feeling this the most. So maybe some tension where you can make some transitions financially for yourself. What you can set up and what isn't working for sustainability in your life, energetically, emotionally, and financially, and what's getting in the way for self-worth wise that's hampering you from moving forward in the things that you want to do. So lots of subconscious stuff for you. We carry a lot of things hidden in our subconscious mind that keeps us from taking these action steps that we most need now. So if you head to Mind, Body, Soul Healings in the link, you will be given that opportunity to get the printable full moon ritual, and you can move through that tonight to really help focus on the second house. Second house. So you want to, if you want to dive deeper, you can look into second house in astrology in Google and get a big breakdown of the things, and that's going to be where you want to put this action energy towards. So that's what you're going to be moving forward in, and until the next new moon, when we'll give you what you want to create. So full moons are very much about releasing and letting go of, making space for the new moons when we create and implement action into our life. So right now what you're doing is you're creating space in the house of the second worth for your self-worth, sustainability, deserving, and financial security. Okay? Have a great day, you guys. I'm going to rest before I have to go to work again, because tonight is going to be probably a little hairy canary with this Aries energy. So thank you for joining me. Those of you that didn't get to hop on, sorry about missing the live interpretation. You guys can follow the event pages to know when I'm going to be going live to help you show up to get your interpretation, because I will be doing this every full moon and every new moon from here on out for Mind, Body, Soul Healings. And stay tuned, there's some really exciting things going to be changing on the business page here to bring some more value to you guys as our audience and valued friends. So thank you, and stay tuned. Sign up for that full moon ritual, and happy rituals tonight. So make sure you get your sage and your pen and paper and all the things that it says in the ritual to do your ceremony tonight. So again, here's the blog. Okay, love you guys. Happy Aries full moon, you guys.